Target * 8 to 10 minutes. Hook * in 2008, he was sleeping on the factory floor, pouring his last dollars into two companies everyone said would fail. His wife had just left him. His rockets kept exploding. And he was about to be bankrupt. 3 rocket explosions. A car company weeks from running out of cash. A divorce that made headlines. And one man sleeping on a factory floor because he couldn't afford a hotel. This is the come-up of Elon Musk. The come-up Elon Musk, sleeping on the factory floor. Elon Reeve Musk was born on June 28, 1971, in Pretoria, South Africa. His father, Errol, was an engineer. His mother, May, was a model and dietitian. They divorced when Elon was young. Elon was a quiet, awkward kid. He read constantly encyclopedias, science fiction, anything he could get his hands on. He taught himself to program computers at age 10. By 12, he had written and sold a video game called Blaster for $500. But school was brutal. He was bullied relentlessly. Once, a group of boys pushed him down a flight of concrete stairs and beat him until he was unconscious. He was hospitalized. He grew up in a country where the apartheid system was still in place, where opportunity for someone like him, bright, restless, ambitious, was limited. He wanted out. At 17, he left South Africa for Canada. No money, no connections. He enrolled at Queen's University in Kingston, Ontario. Then transferred to the University of Pennsylvania on scholarship. He graduated with degrees in economics and physics. And then he had a choice, Stanford for a PhD, or the internet. It was 1995. The internet was exploding. Musk chose the frontier. He dropped out of Stanford after 2 days. Musk and his brother Kimball founded Zip2, a city guide software company. They lived in their office, showered at the local YMCA, and coded through the night. One computer was the server during the day, and Elon coded on it at night. They sold Zip2 to Compaq in 1999 for $307 million. Elon's share, $22 million. He immediately rolled most of it into his next venture, X.com, an online bank. In 2000, X.com merged with Confinity, which had a product called PayPal. Musk became CEO of the combined company. But then, while Elon was on his honeymoon, the board, led by Peter Thiel, voted him out. He was in the air, flying back from his wedding, when he got the call. They'd replaced him. The company he co-founded, the company he'd invested his entire Zip2 payout into, had pushed him out while he was on a plane. PayPal went on to be sold to eBay for $1.5 billion. Musk walked away with $165 million. Most people would retire. Buy a yacht. Disappear. Elon Musk put every dollar into 2 companies that everyone said were impossible: SpaceX and Tesla. In 2002, Musk founded SpaceX with the goal of reducing space transportation costs and making life multiplanetary. The aerospace industry laughed. A software guy building rockets? In 2004, he led Tesla's series of funding round and became chairman. Electric cars? The entire auto industry said it couldn't be done at scale. Then everything went wrong. Falcon 1, SpaceX's first rocket, failed on its first launch in March 2006. The second launch failed in March 2007. The third launch failed in August 2008. 3 rockets. 3 explosions. Hundreds of millions of dollars gone. Meanwhile, Tesla was burning through cash. The Roadster was years behind schedule. The 2008 financial crisis made raising money nearly impossible. The company had weeks of runway left. Musk's personal life was collapsing too. His wife, Justine, filed for divorce. He was spending his last dollars keeping both companies alive. He slept on the factory floor in Fremont. Not as a stunt. Because he had to. Because every hour he spent sleeping was an hour he could be solving problems. He poured his last $35 million into Tesla. He put $100 million of his own money into SpaceX. He was borrowing money from friends to pay rent. On September 28, 2008, Falcon 1 became the first privately developed liquid fuel rocket to reach orbit. It was SpaceX's fourth attempt. Their last shot. In December 2008, NASA awarded SpaceX a $1.6 billion contract for cargo resupply to the International Space Station. In 2010, Tesla went public. The IPO raised $226 million. It was the first American car company to go public since Ford in 1956. From there, Musk built SpaceX, first private company to send a spacecraft to the ISS. First to land an orbital-class rocket booster. First to reuse a rocket. Starlink, a satellite internet constellation with over 5,000 satellites. Tesla, the most valuable car company in the world. Made electric vehicles mainstream. Neuralink, the Boring Company, and in 2022, he bought Twitter for $44 billion. Love him or hate him, the man who slept on a factory floor while the world told him he was crazy became the richest person on the planet. Conviction isn't confidence. Confidence is what you have when things are going well. Conviction is what you have when everything is falling apart and you still believe. The difference between the person who makes it and the person who doesn't isn't talent. It's the willingness to be unreasonable about what they believe is possible. That was Elon Musk's come up. The factory floor to the stars. Hit subscribe for more stories of the struggle before the glory. Next, a 6th-round draft pick who became the greatest winner in sports history. The come up. Before they were legends, ***.